Hi, I'm Holly Schultz from BabyGizmo.com. This is the new Mountain Buggy Duet Stroller. Now, the Duet Stroller is Mountain Buggy's newest addition to their fabulous line of strollers, and it is the skinniest side-by-side double stroller that you can currently buy. Let's take a look. Now, I really like the Duet. Why? Because it's a really sturdy stroller. It's really cute. Now, it's going to have smaller seats than you're used to, so it's going to be better for smaller, skinnier kids. So let's take a look at the seats. The seats, they are skinny, like I said. They're 11 inches wide, 11 inches from that way, and it has a 19.5-inch seat back. There is a measurement of 24 inches from the back of the seat all the way to the top of the canopy. As you can see, here's our 2-year-old tester. His head doesn't even brush the canopy, and our 4.5-year-old tester also, who fits in there quite nicely. Now, this skinniness of the seat, he's starting to outgrow it, but just so you know, he does fit in the seat. The seats both have 5-point padded harnesses, and they have a new adjuster so that you can twist and slide to allow the harness to adjust to your growing child. Now, I love the buckles on Mountain Buggy. Why? Because they're kind of hard to get open. Our little ones cannot master these buckles yet because you have to push the 2 red buttons and then squeeze the buckle in order to release them. So that means our kids have to stay in their seat. Now, for more measurements on the seat bottom, where your child's bum will going to sit, it's 7.5 inches from the back of the seat to the front of the seat. And what I like, even though it's, better for skinny kids, it's good for long-legged kids because there's nice room for your child to set their feet, plenty of room for, a kid with long legs. It comes with a baby bumper bar. This is a baby bumper bar that is swing away and removable. Now, I just want to talk a little bit more about the skinny seats. They are skinny. If you have bigger, heftier kids, I would look into the Mountain Buggy Duo, and we're going to show you a side-by-side comparison of these two in just a minute. But that's going to give you a bit wider of seats. But this one, I say you can get up to about a 4-year-old in here comfortably. Now, each seat has its own independent recline. It's a strap system. I like bar systems, but this one's not too hard to do. You just loosen the straps, and you can stop the seat in any position that you would like. And it goes all the way flat if you pull it down all the way. So that's going to be great for a newborn. It's just shy of flat, which is considered flat. And as you can see, you just pull up the straps like that to put the seat back up. Now, there's a large basket underneath. It's going to fit a large diaper bag and a lot of baby essentials. So that's going to be great for, carrying 2 kids and their stuff. The only thing I'd have to say about the seat recline is that when you push the seat back up, all of the fabric goes into the front of the seat that may get in the way of the child. So you're going to have to stuff that back so that it's not in the way. And that might be hard to do when the child in the seat. So that's kind of my only gripe about the seat. Now let's talk canopies. The canopies on the Duet, they are full coverage canopies. I love that they completely shade your child, but they also have a pop-out sun visor. They're independent canopies, so if one child wants to have the canopy open and one closed, you can accommodate them with that. They each have their own peekaboo window, and you can strap them back to keep them open if you'd like. Now the handlebar. The handlebar is great for taller and shorter parents alike. It goes all the way down here for 29 inches from the ground to where you place your hands. This is good for older siblings that would like to help push. And with the 2 push buttons, you can bring it all the way up to here, and that is about 42 inches from the ground to where you place your hands. And there's a lot of other positions in between to accommodate whatever you like for a height to push. Now the Duet, it is a rugged stroller. This is an all-terrain stroller that's going to get you through grass and playground mulch with no problem at all. It has 10-inch air-filled tires. The front ones are swivel wheels, but they also have the ability to lock straight in case you want to take it on that all-terrain. That's going to help the maneuverability a lot better. And the rear wheels are also 10 inches. Now the Duet does not come with a tire pump. Us, we love the included tire pump, but it's not that expensive to buy one separately. Just know that, to keep them in shape, you might want to get an air pump just in case. There is a one-touch brake system in the back. All you have to do is step down on the red pedals to lock it into place, and then lift up with the top of your foot to unlock it. You could do it with flip-flops on because it's very easy to do. There's no child cup holder or child tray in front. There is a bottle holder for parent. Well, you could use it as your baby bottle holder as well, right on the side here. And there's also a runaway strap on the handlebar, so you can put it on there if you are running. The stroller won't get away from you. Now, the maneuverability on the Duet, it is fantastic. The mountain buggies, they really have the maneuverability thing down. You can jog with the stroller because it has the air-filled tires. Now, if you're a marathon runner, I wouldn't use it on it, all those miles, but if you're just a day-to-day runner like I am, it works perfect for that. It's really, really easy to zip around, and like I said, the Duet is the skinniest side-by-side double stroller that you can buy. Why? It's only 25 inches at the very widest point. Now, that is the same width as a lot of single strollers. The Mountain Buggy Single Urban Jungle, same width. So you're going to glide through doorways, glide through the mall with this with no problem. And I really, really like, now again, you have the skinnier seats because it's not as wide, but this is really going to get around with no problem at all. Now the Duet, it weighs in at about 34 pounds. That is quite a bit lighter than the Mountain Buggy Duo. So it's not going to be too hard to transport. Let me show you how it folds. Put back your canopies, lock your brake to make it even easier. There are two levers in the front you are going to pull up at the same time, and the whole stroller is going to fold down like that. There is a manual locking strap in the back. You're going to wrap it around the frame and lock it like that. Now, you know me, I like the automatic locks, but you know what, I'll do it with no problem because the stroller is so skinny. Unfolding the Duet is no problem at all. Just unlock your manual locking strap, pull up on the frame until it locks into place, adjust your handlebar to where you'd like it, and you're pretty much ready to go. The Duet is going to be used as a travel system as well. Now, parents of twins are going to love this stroller. Why? Because it's going to take two infant car seats at the same time. It's going to stack them stadium style. One's going to be lower and one's going to be higher. It's going to accept almost all the car seats from Graco. It's going to be introduced first. Peg Parago. Now there's a note about the Peg Parago. It's only going to accept, the adapter's only going to accept one Peg Parago seat at a time. But everything else, the Brightech seats, Even Flow, Graco, they're all going to be introduced slowly, but you're going to be able to use two car seats at a time. You could also use two Mountain Buggy carry cots for twins, so it's really, really a great twin stroller. It has a weight capacity of 79 pounds. That's about 40 pounds per seat. You could put 11 pounds of cargo in the basket, but just know that that's a lower weight capacity than the Duo, but again, great for twins. I really, really like the canopies that are full coverage. I love the sturdiness and the ruggedness of the Duet, and I like that it has air-filled tires. And this is the review of the Mountain Buggy Duet by Holly Schultz of BabyGizmo.com. Now, if you are concerned that your children are a little bit bigger, maybe they're in the 90th percentile, I wanted to show you side by side. This is the Duet and this is the Mountain Buggy Duo. This is for the skinnier, smaller kids, and this is for the bigger kids. Let me just show you side by side. These seats are 11 inches. These seats are 12 inches. They both have the same seat to canopy clearance of 24 inches. So that's going to be the same. It's just the narrowness of the seats. You're also going to get a much heavier stroller with the Duo. The Duo is way past 40 pounds when this one's only 34 pounds. And that's due to the fact that it has larger tires. The Duo has 12-inch air-filled tires. This one has 10. So this one, the Duo, it's a much more rugged stroller. Both super rugged. Just this one has a little bit more ruggedness, and this handlebar height just a little bit taller, and it also, it just has a bigger basket. The Duo is just a bigger stroller for bigger kids. This one's a cuter stroller that's skinnier. Oh, this one's 28 inches wide, 25 inches wide. So it just depends on what kind of kids you have. You got the little ones or you got the big ones. Now, for me, because I like to use a mountain buggy for running, and I like to put my 6-year-old in it, I go for the Duo. Why? It has a 110-pound weight capacity, which means my 6-year-old hops in for a ride. She can't keep up with me. But if I had the Duet, she wouldn't be able to because of the lower weight capacity of 79 pounds. So again, it depends on your lifestyle, it depends on what you want to do with the stroller, and it depends on the size of kids you have. So there's kind of a side-by-side comparison of the Duet and the Mountain Buggy Duo.